Mesdames, Messieurs, bonjour, ici Michel Lacroix qui vous souhaite la bienvenue à l'émission au 19e. Encore une fois, on se retrouve du côté d'Orlando où était présentée la plus grande foire de golf du monde. On en a profité pour rencontrer les principaux manufacturiers qui nous ont présenté leurs nouveautés pour la saison 2017. Au menu cette semaine donc, les représentants de Titleist, de Cobra et aussi de Ping. Et à ne pas manquer une exclusivité, une entrevue avec Max Pacioretty, mais surtout une analyse de son élan de golf. Tout ça et plus encore à l'émission au 19e.
Au 19e, une présentation de vos concessionnaires Subaru du Québec. Subaru, confiance et évolution. En collaboration avec Golf Île-du-Prince-Édouard, la destination golf numéro 1 au Canada. Ce spécial équipement vous est présenté par Golf Town. Golf Town, tout pour le golf.
One of the things we wanted to create is our largest driver ever. In order to make a club bigger, you're going to make it heavier, so we had to make it lighter. So we started with a brand new crown. We took the Techstream carbon fiber from LTD and brought it down for the first time ever into the F family. And we're able to make this carbon fiber crown to make this head the largest address profile we've ever made. That saved enough weight to not only make it larger, it also made us enough weight so that we can add one more setting, a very important setting for most golfers. Since most golfers still slice the golf ball or suffer from a fade or a slice, we put in another position here in the heel. So now you have 3 weight positions in this driver. You keep the colored weight in the back, it's 12 grams, 12 and a half grams, and this will make you hit it higher. It makes the driver more forgiving. You move the weight to the front and it reduces the spin by 400 RPMs and can give you up to 1 mile an hour more club head speed, so you can really hit a low penetrating shot and get more distance. Now if you do suffer from the slice or want to create more of a draw, you move this weight into the heel position and it'll help you create up to 13 yards of draw. And that, we didn't end that. If you have MyFly, which of course all of our drivers do, there's also a setting in here that puts it in draw. Another 1 degree upright can help you get another 7 yards of draw. But the real ingenuity here, the real brand new thing for us is it's actually inside the grip. You see this little sticker here. When you take it off after you buy it, it reveals a sensor. There's a sensor inside this grip that allows you to track your distance and share your performance with your friends. It connects to your phone and it allows you to hit a drive off the tee. It notes where you are. You go to the fairway, hit a second shot, it ends your drive and plots for you where your drives go. Between the F7 and F7 Plus, I would say the F7 is our oversized driver, and this is the standard size driver. They are very different in address view. This one is a lot larger, it's confidence inspiring, while this one is made for maybe the stronger player, the player who wants to work the golf ball. So this features a lower CG. In its front setting, it has a 0 CG setting. So that means it has very, very low spin. You move the weight to the back, just like the other one, becomes more forgiving. Move it in the heel, you're allowed to draw the ball. But what's also different about it is it's, besides this compact shape and 0 CG, is the carbon fiber crown on this one is also matte. It's made to diffuse the light for the better golfer so that he doesn't have to worry about that. The shaft on here is also a different shaft. Firmer tip shaft made to hit the ball a little bit lower for that type of golfer. And then finally the loft range. While the F7 is a 9 to 12 range with draw settings, this is 8 to 11 degrees in range with some draw settings in there as well. And this year we're putting the rails on all of our fairways. So it starts with the 3-wood, the 5-wood, the 7-wood, and even the hybrid. They feature these rails that are very, very visible. They help you with turf interaction and they help you to plane out your shot so it feels very smooth through the turf. Also features adjustable weights. You put the colored weight in the back, it flies a little bit higher, you move the colored weight to the front, it flies a little bit lower. It's that simple. Well, we have three new irons to introduce you to this year. The first one, of course, is our game improvement iron, the iron that we'll sell the most of. This is the King F7. The King F7 features a tech flow construction, meaning technologies for different parts of the iron. So 4 irons shouldn't be designed the same as your gap wedge. So our 4 irons feature a hollow head that features a new face called power shell. And the power shell face helps you to hit more speed and with more launch. So that type of technology you would use in your long irons to help you hit as long as you can, as straight as you can. You move to the middle irons and it becomes a half hollow construction that gives you, again, a little bit more speed but more accuracy. And then in the short irons, you go to a full cavity back design that moves the weight heel and toe and allows you to be very precise with those scoring irons. And then finally in the wedges, you would use a muscle back wedge design, specialty wedge design with good contouring on the sole, so it lets you do all the stuff around the green to get up and down if you do miss the green. Then we move into the Forge Tour. The Forge Tour is made for probably the Tour to 10 handicap. It is a better player's forging, a one-piece forge, and it's full of technology. Don't let it fool you, even though it looks simple. All the irons feature technology to make you to have a centered CG by having tungsten in the heel and 2 tungsten pieces in the toe to center the CG. It's a 5-step forging process. So we hit it enough times so that our polishers barely have to touch it after you forge it 5 times. And finally, not forgetting about the people who love this game and need a little bit of help to get launch, a little bit of help to get more distance, we brought back the King oversized iron. In 1995-96, it was a #1 selling brand, a #1 selling iron in golf, and we brought it back. And really, we brought it back to create a golf club that was super easy to hit. One lengths are taking golf by storm. They look the same on the outside, but internally, our engineers have managed CGs, managed weighting, such that all the irons are now 7-iron weights. They're all going to be built to 7-iron length. Most golfers think or feel that their 7-iron is their favorite club. It's the right posture for them. And all we've done is followed with the cues of Bryson DeChambeau and created a set to match each. So here we have the Forged one. It's just like the Forged Tour. 5-step forging, milled faces, super soft feeling, but all the heads feature tungsten that's drilled in really heavy to make these 5-irons a 7-iron weight. And then the shorter irons, we bore into the head and we just cover that bore and leave it hollow. And that makes those short irons, the pitching wedge, lighter like a 7-iron. We build them all to 7-iron length. They feature some differences in color, so you know the difference. The blue ones after Bryson are going to feature blue coloring and also a blue grip to allow you to see that it's made something going on that's different. And then in the F7, for the game improvement customer, we've done the same thing. The F7 features tech flow construction, which is hollow constructions. So we're allowed to do everything on the inside. So it looks like nothing changed, but trust me, this 5-iron is a lot heavier. And what that does is it makes the CG go lower and makes the iron more forgiving. Exactly what you're looking for a 5-iron. But now it's at 7-iron length so that you can play it in the same position, use your 7-iron swing, one swing for everything, and hit it more centered. Golfers are really going to benefit by just have simplicity in their game. One length, one swing, one setup for all their irons.
Voici notre question quiz cette semaine. Au début de la saison, le jeune Justin Thomas a inscrit un pointage de 59 lors de la première ronde de l'Omnium Sony disputée à Hawaï. Il est ainsi devenu le plus jeune joueur du PGA Tour à réaliser cet exploit. Quel âge avait Justin Thomas? Est-ce que c'est A, 23, B, 24 ou C, 25 ans? La réponse après la pause. Quel âge avait Justin Thomas lorsqu'il a inscrit un pointage de 59 à l'Omnium Sony un peu plus tôt cette saison? La réponse A, 23 ans. Il est devenu le 7e joueur de l'histoire du PGA Tour à obtenir un pointage de 59. Et quelques semaines plus tard, le Canadien Adam Hadwin a répété cet exploit.
La rencontre de la semaine est une présentation du club de golf Atlantide. Plongez dans le monde de l'Atlantide.
Alors, en compagnie du capitaine du Canadien de Montréal, Max Pacioretty. Max, how did you pick up the game?
I played a lot as a kid. I was a little bit of a course rat. I'd hang around the course for hours, and then my parents would come pick me up at night. But with hockey, it's tough to play a lot. And this summer, I picked it up and played a lot more than usual.
Okay. Was it a family thing or more a friend thing?
More a friend thing, yeah. Just kind of go with my buddies and mess around and play the course every now and then. But like I said, I didn't play for a couple of years, so we'll see what it's like now.
And how about, would you say that it's a passion? Or?
Yeah. This summer it became a passion. A lot of my buddies live with me in Florida, so we get out there as much as we can and some friendly bets.
Yeah, that's a good thing for your golf game. Would you say that you're a natural or more a technician player?
I feel more of a wristy player. So it's all based off feel for me. So if I'm not swinging the club well, I could go anywhere.
So swing-wise, who you would like to copy in terms of PGA Tour player?
Well, I wish I was a lefty. For whatever reason, it looks good when Mickelson swings. I don't know, in Bubba. I like watching lefties. So I play lefty in hockey, but righty in golf. So maybe I chose the wrong way.
And what about golf courses? Do you have some nice memories at some golf course that you played?
Well, they remind me of up here back home in Connecticut. Growing up as a kid, it's a lot of green grass, obviously, a little bit different than down in Florida, and real well manicured. So this is a great course. I'm having a lot of fun, and it reminds me of back home.
Do you have some golf course on your to-do list?
Nothing crazy. I mean, eventually maybe go overseas and see what it's like over there, but my game's not good enough to go over there yet.
You're talking about overseas British golf, you mean?
Yeah, but we'll see if I'm ready to take on the wind yet.
That's another story.
Yeah.
Swing-wise, you said that you're more rusty swing, but once you're over the ball, what do you think to make just a good swing, a solid contact?
Right now, I've never taken a lesson, but just through playing with people, I got to worry about my grip.
Okay, golf grip?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I think my right hand is what gets me into trouble sometimes. So I think before the shot, I'm always focused on my grip and my takeaway, and that's what leads to my swing.
All right, we're ready to see that. All right.
All right, let's see it.
Voyons d'un peu plus près l'élan de notre capitaine. À la position initiale, on peut voir qu'il est aligné à gauche, donc tous ses segments sont ouverts par rapport à la cible, ce qui va l'obliger à retenir son action et sa rotation pour pouvoir envoyer la balle dans la direction voulue. Il positionne bien son poids sur sa jambe droite lors de l'élan arrière, mais attaque la balle avec le haut du corps. C'est pourquoi on peut voir sa tête baisser légèrement. La coordination main-œil étant excellente chez le numéro 67, ça lui permet de récupérer à l'occasion ces quelques petites fautes techniques. Par contre, Max Pacioretty maîtrise bien l'élément clé d'un bon élan de golf et c'est bien sûr d'être en équilibre tout au long du mouvement.
First of all, when we want to jump from 915 to 917 or any time we have a new product launch, it's not just one or two things that we add. It's an overall, what's the total performance we want to deliver? We want to be able to hit performance metrics. And those usually start, when we're talking about a driver, with ball speed and forgiveness, because that gives you distance and forgiveness, which are the two things that golfers are looking for. Now the third factor, and this is our philosophy, is that we want to be able to fit you like a tour pro. We've designed this weight port here that has a little cartridge that comes out called our SureFit CG weight. It looks like a AA battery. It allows us to, if we want, put weight out towards the toe, weight back in the heel, to really kind of do two things for you. Sync up, maybe you're a guy who hits it a little bit out towards the toe or a little bit towards the heel. We can help you move that center of gravity, find that sweet spot. It also helps us with shot shape. So perhaps it's something you want to get a little more standard draw. We can help you do that, or take away a miss. Also, we can change out head weight in here. We can put our nominal weight is 12 grams. We can go as high as 16 and as low as 8. Other fitting options, we continue to have our SureFit hosel. This gives us independent loft and lie at very precise increments. Help you flight it up, flight it down, start your right or start your left. That fitting is really key, and it's why we build all this stuff in here. The difference between 917 and 915 and any of our previous generations products is ball speed, most importantly. We're able to give you more ball speed, which equates to more carry distance. At the same time, lowering spin, which gives you even more roll and more total distance. We talk about fairways, and fairways probably maybe the hardest club for a lot of guys to hit. We want to make sure we're giving you something that's got a really nice low profile, looks comforting at address, and gives you this versatility. You can hit off the tee or the turf. We really increase the depth of our active recoil channel, giving you more spring-like effect off the face, help you launch that ball high, scrub the spin off it to give you really a lot more distance. Get the face a little bit hotter. Again, more ball speed equals more distance. We also really engineer sound, both in the driver and in the fairway. Sound is a key component to feel. We want to make sure that when you make contact with that ball, it gives you that auditory feedback that makes you feel like that was a solid, amazing shot. So we look at things like frequency, volume, length of time that it happens, to really dial it in so it's the type of sound that's going to make you feel like that is the absolute best product I've ever hit.
So this year we have a new GLE Ladies Edition driver that complements the existing G driver, the men's edition, using all of the same technology, all of the same focus on aerodynamics, forgiveness, distance, but designed specifically for women.
You also have a driver designed especially for kids.
We do, yeah, we're excited. It's kind of a new venture for us. It's called the G812. I'll just get it out quickly. But the G812, all the technology of the G driver, but aimed at 8 to 12-year-old kids. Really a premium driver aimed at kids that play in kind of competitions. Like in America, we have the drive chip pot that's got really popular. This is that premium product for kids that are really keen golfers. I-200 iron, so it's a little bigger than a traditional blade. So our I-blade is our smallest, most workable, compact blade. This is a little bigger, suits everything from golfers about my standard, kind of 12 handicap, down to some of our tour professionals. So it really fits that kind of middle ground of good players and really good players. So we still have the G iron that is kind of the bigger iron aimed at the masses. This is for players that want a combination of precision and distance. We have the Glide 2 wedges. We're very excited about everything we've done, particularly in our research on grooves. It's a never-ending attempt to optimize grooves and face to get the most spin we possibly can, because spin is so important with wedges. These grooves are the sharpest we've ever built. We've really optimized the shape to maximize spin, and we're getting about 400 or 500 RPM more spin with these wedges.
Au terrain d'exercice, vous est présenté par les tout nouveaux M1 et M2 2017 de TaylorMade. Meilleur en tout.
Je vois beaucoup de golfeurs arriver au champ de pratique avec de bonnes intentions, mais ne pas savoir quoi faire. Ils mettent leur panier de balles à terre et frappent leur balle. Malheureusement pour eux, il n'y a aucune amélioration côté golf. Je vais vous donner 2 exercices qui vont vous donner tellement d'informations sur votre élan que vous allez toujours chercher à vouloir vous améliorer. Tout ce que vous allez avoir de besoin, c'est d'une serviette. Le plus gros problème des golfeurs amateurs, c'est qu'ils ne sont sûrement pas capables de frapper 2 fois la balle à la même place. De temps en temps, ils vont frapper derrière la balle, de temps en temps, ils vont frapper devant la balle. Donc, pour remédier à cette erreur, vous allez positionner votre serviette à environ 1 pied derrière votre balle, à la hauteur de votre pied arrière. Le but est simple, c'est de frapper la balle sans toucher à la serviette. Si votre transfert de poids reste sur le pied arrière ou s'il y a un relâchement des mains trop rapide, vous allez à coup sûr toucher la serviette avant de frapper la balle. Pour éviter la serviette, il est important qu'au moment de l'impact, le poids soit bien sur le côté avant et que la tige soit inclinée vers la cible au moment de l'impact. Donc, pour bien réussir l'exercice, vous devez apprendre à frapper la balle dans la phase descendante de votre élan et non en soulevant la balle. C'est sûrement un des meilleurs exercices pour améliorer notre frappe de balle et ainsi améliorer notre qualité d'impact. Le deuxième exercice qu'on va faire, c'est pour nos coups de départ. Un critère important pour améliorer notre puissance et ainsi améliorer aussi notre frappe avec notre coup de départ, c'est de frapper la balle en phase ascendante de notre élan. Encore une fois, trop de golfeurs frappent la balle en descendant, ce qui fait en sorte que ça ne maximise pas l'angle d'envol et ça va générer beaucoup trop d'effets arrière sur notre balle. Donc, voici l'exercice pour y remédier. Vous allez avoir besoin de votre driver. Et cette fois-ci, vous allez rouler votre serviette et la positionner devant votre balle à environ 1 pied. Le but est de réussir vos coups de départ sans toucher à la serviette. Si vous réussissez, c'est que vous avez frappé votre balle en phase ascendante. Sinon, erreur, vous avez frappé en descendant. Ces 2 exercices vous permettront d'améliorer votre qualité de frappe de balle autant avec les fers qu'avec votre coup de départ. Maintenant que je vous ai expliqué ces 2 petits éducatifs, il vous reste juste à vous rendre au champ de pratique et de faire une bonne session. Amusez-vous bien et bon golf!
C'est ce qui conclut notre 2e émission en provenance du Salon du golf du côté d'Orlando pour les nouveautés pour la saison 2017. La semaine prochaine, on vient avec la formule habituelle. Donc, entrée en scène d'une de nos meilleures profs, Debbie Savamorel, qui va nous parler de l'équilibre à l'impact. Parmi nos invités, Philippe Dano, des Canadiens de Montréal. Et on a profité de notre visite du côté d'Orlando, justement, pour aller à la chasse aux gadgets pour améliorer votre élan de golf. C'est Jean-Sébastien Légaré qui nous prépare un top 3. Tout ça et plus encore la semaine prochaine à l'émission au 19e, là où on entend les meilleures histoires de golf.
Au 19e vous a été présenté par vos concessionnaires Subaru du Québec en collaboration avec Golf Île-du-Prince-Édouard.